What it is, folks, is your homeboy Ferg back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Got my brothers here with me, as always, here on Juneteenth and Father's Day weekend. JoJo, what the business is, man?
What's happening, man? Just blessed to be coming to work 2 weeks in a row now.
See, you just shot him the man and the coming to work on all the time now. He
He know
clocking
he, he know what he was responsible for.
in. See what the business is, man.
What the stakes at, women? That's all I'm gonna say. Set them out. Set them stakes out for Father's Day. What up?
Oh God, America! Y'all already see what this shit better be like today. We finna have some fun.
This
You know what I'm
episode
saying?
60, man.
That's right, episode 60. So
Yeah.
we hope y'all enjoy yourselves as well. But before we get into it, I gotta tell you, this is sponsored by Statement T. That Statement T, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. Visit statementtllc.com, or you can just simply go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, inboxes, DMs, whatever you want to do. Let us know how we can outfit you. You understand? Again, this is a statement I'm making today because I want to reiterate. Yes, slavery officially ended in 1865, the 13th Amendment, but we still fighting today in 2021. And
Yep.
so I salute everybody who really out here fighting, really
Yep.
actively trying to get something done and not just doing symbolic shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we appreciate Congress finally acknowledging Juneteenth, but we need Congress to step up and do some real ass shit for our people. You understand?
Yep.
But let's go ahead and get into it, man. We got some big news. You know what I'm saying? In the Jackson metro area, we had some stars come through this thing. Prime said he was gonna bring them out. I'll be goddamn. Prime brought them out. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was a very appropriate time for this, given the fact that we had the discussion, a very good discussion, by the way, last week with my young boy Dylan Smith. I think that was a very good segment. We got a lot out. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that probably was a conversation starter for some of our viewers, just talking about, you know, the benefits of a PWI versus a HBCU. And our youngin Dylan, he mentioned the fact that, you know, Dak Prescott had been up there to Mississippi State. And, you know, in his opinion, he was like, how could Jackson State compete with that? You know, and I countered, I was like, well, shit, the head coach is the GOAT cornerback, but the head coach also been bringing in not only these guys for this camp, he had Rex Ryan motherfucking ass earlier this year. I know he had Troy Aikman pulled up on him. He's had other folks, not only from football. I think he had like some rappers and, you know, just people from entertainment in general.
Gilla the Kid.
Yeah, which I know America, he ain't no just big star and shit like that. But
He
he's
big in
somebody.
Philly though. He big
Yeah,
in Philly.
if you from Philly, you know Gilly the Kid and shit like that. And if you're familiar with Lil Wayne, you know that Gilly the Kid and Lil Wayne had some back and forth. But he prime, man. He prime. So one thing he gonna do, he gonna bring them through. So I was wondering what my brother's thoughts were on all the guys that Prime brought through to the camp. Wondering were they impressed by the roster, and what do they think going forward from events like this and other things to bring more spotlight to not only Prime, of course, but to these players most importantly. JoJo, we'll start with you.
Yeah. What I'll say is, because we know that Deion he was on I Am Athlete. They had the topic. Um, and for him to, in a short amount of time, to kind of put out there, hey, we understand that the PWI got this, but my name got real recognition. I can bring these people. I can expose my players to these stars as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great starter because we've already said we know what Deion said he wanted to do or that he wants to do. We was like, but can he accomplish? I think this is a step. This is a big step in the right direction. Because we know all you want to do is get the stars to put eyes on these players. That's all he's saying. I want people that's attached to the NFL to put eyes on the HBCU. You know what? How can I do that? I ain't got to get the coaches yet. Let me start with the players first. Let me start with some that's retired. Let me start with some that's currently playing. Let me start with some that was on the legendary Cowboy team. Like that's big. So I was shocked. I hate I ain't get to go. I mean, when I saw the list, I put in a group text. I think I want to be an NFL player. How can I get to the camp?
Yeah.
So I was impressed. Deion, you know we got eyes on you, but I must say, I'm impressed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. T, what were your thoughts on the camp, dog?
If you notice, he had a lot of secondary. Maybe he want them guys to kind of point out some talent and get it there because they ain't had no secondary this past year. I'm just saying.
Low blow, T.
That is low.
Indeed, T.
Low
That is kind of
blow.
low blow.
I
I
should have
mean,
went
Coach
second.
Maynard kind of put me up to that one. But no, it was a great camp. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate what he tried to do, just bringing the stars out, bringing the people that. I mean, let's just be honest. They all know who Prime is, and they know the cachet that he has. So, but it was a good camp. You know, we got the video of To against one of his players. I mean, just just other things you see throughout the camp. Of course, Shador show was there. He was around there. He was around the camp. All that, but it's good for the city. Um, it's good for his name, Recco, even more in terms of being a coach. Um, I think it's just something that hopefully he'll continue. Um, you know, I ain't gonna say it's as nice as when Magic and Lindsey played in the AAC back in the gap. I'm gonna throw that out there for the people that they remember that one because that was the thing. But yeah, it's good to just for Deion to kind of flaunt his sauce around a little bit. Let people know that hey, I can get these guys here. I can get people here to come support my camps and support what I'm trying to do for Jackson State and the community as a whole or whatever. I mean, he's got that kind of cachet. I mean, so yeah.
For that kid that played, that tried to defend To one-on-one, whether he go to the damn league or not, that's something he ain't never gonna forget.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because To America, I know y'all know about to get your popcorn ready and all that shit. To was a bad motherfucker.
It's different,
It
man.
was, man.
That
It's different.
and I could tell he kind of getting on up there. Cause it looked like that boy was kind of getting some hands on him a little bit. Back in the day, To big ass. Y'all remember he had the press conference. He was in the goddamn driveway doing the
Yeah.
sit-ups and all that
Doing
kind
the
of crazy
sit-up,
shit.
yeah.
Yep. Sit up.
You wasn't finna
did
fuck
that.
with To trying to get physical with To. Oh, you finna get burnt.
Yep.
But that kid'll never forget that shit,
Oh,
bro. But I was impressed by the names. I can't cap, especially To. But like you said, T, a lot of these you can tell a lot of these cornerbacks revere Prime, like
Oh,
Tyron
absolutely.
Matthew. I think it's a Clarion Ledger article talking about their relationship. I got to read that one. Marcus Peters, as much shit Marcus Peters be talking. You know what I'm saying? He got a little that dog in him like Prime. D'Angelo Hall, we were talking about him off camera. You know what I'm saying? He had some of them good years with the Falcons and shit like that. And Prime said Nate Newton, one of his favorite guys from them Cowboy days. Uh, so man, just a lot of guys. Antoine Bethea, man, I was fucking impressed. Also, though, the fact that you had other schools there, like other coaches, I should say, you know what I'm saying, from these other schools, that you get an opportunity to network, to bond. Yeah, you're gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
You're gonna be competitive, but this shit ain't gonna work in terms of changing the culture, in terms of getting our kids to say, I'm gonna take my talents over here if Jackson State is the only one with the spotlight on them. it's gonna have to be these other schools because it gotta be. If Jack State end up blowing everybody out, the swag still ain't gonna look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Jack State get these 4 and 5 stars like he's saying, and everybody else trash, what does that look like? What's the point? At what point have we proven? You know what I'm saying? But if the level of competition just keep rising, they all rise together.
Now,
that's gonna be special.
Here's what I'll say is, it does help the other HBCU schools. So like you're saying, I'm a JSU fan, so I don't want them to be trash. But let's say the other HBCU schools beat up on Jackson State. If Prime is able to get those eyes on JSU, and they go and they be like, okay, what teams did they play? And they looked at these other schools as dog walking JSU, then that's gonna make them go to them other schools and say, this is Prime still, so let's see what this team got. The reason they was able to beat JSU. You get what I'm saying? So I want to say this to the other HBCU coaches. By all means, when you play JSU, try and beat them. But let's not act like Prime ain't bringing eyes to your school. Because he is. Because these names that we're seeing, we didn't see these names before Prime got there.
That's true. And I gotta shout out these men for stepping up and doing it and just showing up. You know what I'm saying? That's big. You know what I'm saying? I doubt they got paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they did. But off the strength of Prime, I would think that no, it's based off relationships. You know what I'm saying? And so that's good. Cause those kids got to see that shit and see those guys. They got to be invested in their people. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. And again, especially for a guy like T.O. whose reputation is not to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So America.
Did we mention DeMario Davis?
Oh yeah, he from Brandon with brain part. You right.
Yeah.
And that brother seemed to be a real motherfucker anyway. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's been donated some shit.
Was he man of the year? I think he was NFL man of the year, right?
I didn't know, but he should be because he donated a lot of money to the damn hospital around here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They've been running commercials about that and everything.
He a real one too, because he continued to wear his headband. I think it said "Man of God" or something like that. And they was trying to get him not to wear it and all of that. Plus, people, if you're in fantasy football and you all draft linebackers, he's good for tackles. 11, 12 tackles a game. Tell him.
Yeah, America, I gotta watch that one because he'll be trying to throw me off the scent of what he really trying to draft over here. I have to watch this guy over here. But America, y'all chime in, tell us what y'all thought about the camp. You know what I'm saying? From a HBCU standpoint, what were your thoughts on having so many of these NFL guys doing the camp for Deion Sanders and Jack State? Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.